All right, only have an hour, so we're only going to be playing as long as that is, but I will add this part to the next hour session and we'll have part 3. Goal is maybe beating Pink Rathian. We've got a Puke and then an Anjanath and then just track gathering, which won't take too long as we're doing it, which is good because we don't want this to take too long. And then hopefully in the second part we can get some gear and then fight Nergigante. So first things first, we want to see if we can't do that Rathian quest. It is not up yet, but we have to talk to the other person. I don't think so. I think her quests are just for... Maybe not though. Bubble cactuses. Okay, there it is. All right, we'll do this one first then. And hopefully we can get our flash bugs gathered up so we can farm Rathalos. Want some honey. I don't actually have to bring traps, I believe, if the game will work. There we go. Thank you. All right. Gonna capture a Rathian. I believe she spawns in the... Maybe not. She might spawn in the forest. Would make more sense. We'll just go on the quest. It's just low rank, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. Computer must be getting started up because it's taking a little while to actually do stuff. There we go. Hopefully that speeds up a little more because normally it's pretty snappy. All right, we'll go ahead and eat our meal. Might as well. Not too worried about it, but it's nice to have the extra damage to push it along a little faster. And remember, I need to get the trap stuff too. They don't give us trap stuff. Okay, well. Then I need to make traps if I can. Well, do they really not give you trap materials? Normally they do in the low rank quests. I'm guessing not. All right, then we're just gonna return and get the trap materials. What a great start. What an absolutely great start. All I need are trap tools, but I can't buy anything from the camp. Which, fair enough. You don't want to be able to buy just mega potions constantly, but at the same time, you know, it's not that difficult to have a stockpile of stuff. Just buy 11 of them. Should be enough to make a shock trap. I have plenty of trank bombs, so that's not going to be an issue. Okay, let's try this again. And I probably lost my meal packs too, so waste of money also. It's fine. It is just fine. I'm gonna try not to slinger burst too much because that can be not great if we just take it down before we can capture it. Because, you know, we have to capture it. And then that would be even more time wasted. Granted, I think it generally in this game, monsters are more prone to actually just leaving and not standing around and not doing anything, or just continuing to fight you without any real tell that they're fixing to die. I'm sure there are some scenarios where that still happens, like the older games, but here they generally have it in there to just leave. Alright, where are you at? I assume she is down in the nest-like area. We're gonna see, though. She is not. Where are you at? Is she actually in the other den? No, she's not. She's going through there. Try to let him move out to a more open area. Jump down. Get a mount off. That is just great. Good opener. Now, since it's been a bit since I've played, I'm not going to be remembering too much how to get into combos and stuff. I'll have to de-rust. It's only been about a week, so it shouldn't be too bad. That's not where I intended to jump, but okay. Go ahead and play dance here. I think that'll be fine. Good flagger. Cool. All right. Well, we're not taking that much damage, so I guess it's fine. Got a little too into the combo there. Getting a little too into combos here. Okay, I'm getting way too into combos here. I'm stunned. What a great opening. Wow. This is very sad, actually. So that is because I ran out of stamina, so I couldn't dodge. That is where the not losing your demon mode when getting hit does sting a little bit, because you're out of luck if you're just standing there for too long like that. I tried to dodge out of the way of that little tackle and get into the vigor wisp, but she hit with a tackle that I couldn't dodge out of the way of because I ran out of stamina. So it's very important to manage and not just bash the X button over and over again and hope that you're just in a good position to dodge after doing your combo. Miss the roll, it's fun. Forget I mashed A, and also I have hardly any stamina, so this is going to be a bit more greedy to actually play in demon mode. That was quick. Nice. Bit of an awkward spot to be in. Careful. It is interesting that you don't have the steps in Arc Demon mode. You only have them in Demon mode in this game. Being very conservative with actually using it. Didn't think I'd be hit by that. I should have. I should know how the hitbox on that works. Starts a little before. Here comes again. Do a blade dance here into an evade shot. I don't know how much stun this actually applies, but oh well. Got the roll. It's not going to do anything though. She didn't even drop a pod. So yes, very poor start. Go ahead and eat these rations. That way I have some stamina to actually work with and not just at the mercy of low stamina. Careful. Now flip. Not sure if that'll poison her. It probably takes quite a while for that to actually work. Alright, well, I poisoned myself. Fair enough. I'm gonna grab this and then start eating an antidote. We saw how well that poison worked last time. Very good. Don't like the poison puddle. Should do a lot of damage. First pod. Another one. All right. I'm gonna be very careful though. All right, way too early on that. It also dragged me with it, so it's not always gonna work as nice as I would like it to. Now she's limping. All right, grab the trap, follow her over to her nest. Might actually be faster to warp here. We'll see. We'll climb up, and I don't know if she immediately goes into the nest. I think so. She might go to that little upper area though, and then walk down into it. I think she flies into it though. We'll watch. Yep. I think we're at a safe enough distance. She won't notice. Alright, I'm not scared enough anymore. Was really scared in the first place, but it's fine as long as she sees us while she's on the ground, because then she'll just chase and we don't have to worry about that. Alright, that quest took a while. 10 minutes just for one Rathian. But now we can get our flash bugs, which is very nice. And unfortunately, since it was not a high rank Rathian, we will not be getting any good materials from it, but oh well, it is just fine. I mean, we'll get materials from it. It's not like they're terrible. They are useful. We get a plate. That's nice. We're probably not making any Rathian equipment, but if we have to sell it in the future for whatever reason, then I guess we have it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get the farm set up on bugs. Should have plenty of honey for the next few hunts. And flash bugs are a bit more difficult to farm because they take 2 quests instead of 1. And we don't have that thing that boosts the thing along. It makes it so it only takes 1 quest. I don't know what's required for that, but I don't know if you even get that until G rank. Now we can go to the wastes once more. Just the waste, it's singular. I don't really know what makes it a waste other than it's a desert. I guess just because there's not a lot of plant life. I don't know. Alright, Puke shouldn't take too long. As long as I don't do the same thing I did before and just die to poison. Neat. Some rations here. In fact, it should probably be comparable to the Rathian hut. Right on through here. I think we want to go this way. Yeah, it's already cleared out. And then our friend is down here. Okay, you're not gonna roar. That's fine with me. Careful, I almost dodged into that. Don't try to be fancy, just try to do your job. So the stones are a nice option to just being able to spam the evade shot. It still does take up some stamina, but you know, it's a nice quick movement option, and it does give you quite a bit of iframes. At the very least for the roar. I don't know if that actually works for attacks, but we'll see. I should be using these a lot more. Because while the slinger ammo does just make it feel a little cheesy, these are a bit better. Because they don't actually do that much damage, as long as I'm not using the slinger pods. Yeah, I mean, that's really nice. And you can do out a lot of your long animations. Yeah, it's a very nice and fluid. I didn't know how much iframes it actually gave, so I didn't want to just spam it in danger. And I mean, 20 dodges for just stones is really nice. Try not to be poisoned here. Alright, I am poisoned. Got an antidote. Get poisoned again. Drink another antidote. However, that was a really good area. So there should be more Rathian tracks up here. I know it's the opposite direction, but gives us some good material, not materials. This will be good for the cat though, if it requires, or if it gets something we require. Never mind. I like the idea of scraps better because it just makes it so anything you can get, or anything you get can be turned into Palico equipment, as opposed to having a specific thing that you need. Yes, it's usually like a scale or something, which is easy to come by, but it's a little bit more reliable to just be able to turn something, no matter what it is, into a scrap. I'm gonna try to back evade here. Getting a lot of these spins off. It's very generous in not doing that one just spinning attack where it doesn't go through the length of the monster. Alright, the Clagger, the Blade Dance. It's nice. Just completely ignored me. Is he limping? Probably. Huh. So, yeah, probably even less time than the Rathian. I assume it's just going back here. Yes, sirree. And the Rathian investigation shouldn't take too long. You know, I said it's not doing that much damage. However, 45 damage for the dodge is actually pretty nice. I mean, it only does 15 sometimes. However, you take what you can get. It's not like we're using it for our only source of damage. It's also doing other things. Oh, that missed. Oh, dodged into that. Good job. That will hit me. I didn't know if it was going to do the same Rathian thing. I was thinking, is it going to do the same thing it did before? No, it didn't. Or it did. It did. And down you go. Yeah, not too terrible at all. Probably want to grab that bone pile over there since it might give us some stuff for the high rank bone armor. But we'll see. I don't think there's any... I mean, I could go around and gather Rathian tracks, but I think Ancient Forest is better for it. It's easier. I don't have to think as much about it. There's a certain route you go from the top, and then you warp down to the bottom and take that route. And we'll go back. Alright, so it took 20 minutes, but first Tyrant monster is done. Look at the gear, see if we can't get attack up. Probably want to get the charm from the melder too, just for that tiny little boost of defense. Okay. Talk to this person twice, I believe. We'll also use the track gathering as a chance to get ore and whatnot. In fact, we might go to the waste for that specifically. Alright, got the defense charm. It's not good. One level of defense boost isn't worth it for free. Well, I mean, it's free. It's not worth it if it's taking up something else, but not really unless we can make an attack up charm or something like that. I doubt that though. Alright, so for high rank bone, we need more quality bones, and then for charms, we need sturdy bones, which probably isn't that hard to get, in all honesty. Slinger capacity could be really nice. If we were solely spamming slinger bursts, yeah, I mean, this would probably be something you want to go for master rank, but for now it's not that useful. Make the Puke equipment, at the very least the weapon. So have enough for Palico armor too. Zora might be better defense wise, but it's not that important. 34, 36, it's only 2 more per piece. As for upgrading our dual blades, need Carbolite ore. Okay, not too terrible. Go to Wild Spire Waste. We'll go to the eastern camp. There's a couple of ore spots there I think we can get Carbolite from. I don't think you get, maybe you do get Carbolite from the red ore veins. I think you can only get it from the blue ones. And there might be a chance to get it in the red ones, but you might be more likely to get it in the blue ones. And I might have it completely backwards. I know Dragon Vein you have to get from the red ones. So we should be able to make the bone chest at the very least. Yep, push Carbolite. Need a few more of those. I believe there's a couple of, or at least one ore spot over here. And then there's a bunch on the bottom layer. But we're also looking for Rathian stuff. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that. It's not useful for us. Hopefully that doesn't call a Rathian or anything, because that would be not great. Hopefully we get something good out of this. Don't know what we get the sturdy bones from. And that might be like a area specific thing. Not quite sure why it would be, but... Oh well. Okay, so that's all of the stuff here other than this bone pile. And I think as we walk out there will be some Rathian stuff. Never mind. I believe there's some tracks around here. It's bare off, maybe not. Alright. One of those red spots we were wanting. Now I probably could actually fight Diablos. Defense is gonna be not great, but the difference from the armor Diablos would make would be pretty good. It's just that Diablos is a bit awkward to fight sometimes with short-ranged weapons. Gotta be right and under him, and that's not always a fun time. However, at the same time, we have infinite carts, so I guess there's no reason not to try, right? It's just how much do I want to farm Diablos is the question. Because the main thing I'm worried about is just defense. I didn't even equip the charm. Didn't know if it auto-equipped it or what. I mean, yeah, might as well. We'll fight Diablos. We'll eat a meal and then take care of it. In fact, we might not eat a meal first. We will probably... Is that an ore node or... It is. We'll probably just eat some rations, get our defense up, or our stamina up, and then... once we cart, we'll actually eat, so we don't waste too much time going back. Would it be better to upgrade our equipment? Probably, but yeah, it's fine. I think maybe with enough evasion cheese, it should be pretty simple. I don't know though, it probably isn't that simple. Yeah, so we should have plenty of Carbolite. And that should also set us well on our way to upgrading to the next stage too. Need some stones. We'd rather not have torches because that's only 5 dodges and not 20. But oh well. I doubt this will take 20 minutes. It shouldn't. All right, Diablos, where you at? Where you at? You're over here somewhere. Did you dig? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There's our stones. That should draw Diablos out. It's back away though. Yeah, it just kind of warps, which is weird. I wonder what that looks like if you're in the area. Get hit by the roar, that's fine though. We were in the air, so we have some more cooldown. I really should just try to evade shot that. Alright, so this is probably going to be similar to the Greatsword playthrough. Maybe not. That actually didn't damage me all that much for being a hit check from a high rank Diablos. right, you really like that attack. Just running as far away as I can because I don't feel too safe. All right, you really like that attack. Don't be too greedy though. Yeah, but that doesn't give me any gauge. I'm trying not to do that. I'd rather just spin regularly. That way I can get in Arc Demon mode. Nice. Flagger. Yeah. Can you evade shot after that? I should have done it. I don't know if I didn't look at the button prompt. Because if you can, then that deletes some of that cooldown, but it's rough cooldown. You don't just get to move out of it immediately. It's another, it's nice. It does quite a bit of damage. It's very flashy, but it's not, yeah, it's only 5 defense, but it's not it's not fluid enough when you're fighting something that can just one-shot you very quickly. Could gather more bones, but I'm not going to worry about it. We've got bigger fish to fry right now. I don't know if fainting reduces time either. It probably doesn't. Could be wrong on that though. All right, round 2. Hopefully. Actually should probably be going for the head here. Nice. Really just need to try to evade shot that. I don't want to waste the Slinger Thorn though. Alright, sheathe and run. Hit the head. That was the arm. Really like that attack, don't you? No, Diablo, not Diablos. Ah, Barra. Ah, well, there goes our attack up. That's the most ridiculous thing. He didn't charge a single time, but the one time where it matters, Baroth just has to let his mouth open. Can't keep it shut for 2 seconds. Alright, let's keep throwing ourselves out at the Diablos until maybe we beat it. I think it'll be fine once things don't happen where I can't move away from the charge. Found it funny that this thing is called Health Booster, but there's a skill called Health Boost 2 that does a completely different thing. I don't know what else you would call it. I'm sure there's something, but it's a bit odd. Alright, so assume Baroth is left, so we don't have to worry about Baroth. I don't really feel too safe. Yeah. Waited too long. You don't have to be in demon mode to evade shot like that. See, I'm probably dead again. Never mind. We're safe. I just do not like this area. Out of the way. I mean, we've broken a horn, right? So that doesn't usually take too long, does it? Back underground. Careful. Don't want to be above that hill. Too late on that. Really like screaming, don't you? Just try not to be hit by the back kit box. Yeah, this is just an awkward area to fight in. No, I don't like that. Alright, maybe get Arc Demon off of this. I think the hip check didn't hit me that time. It was the Gastodon and Kestodon that actually hit me that time. So I thought the hip check did very little to me, but we're not going to keep that going. Just follow close behind, but not too close. And stop doing that attack. I can do the tail sweep. Never mind. Just playing very hit and run here. Tried to mash there. Okay, so can you not do it out of a spin? No, it's your X attacks. Gotta remember that. You can't do it out of just A button attacks. You have to do it out of X. Okay, that's not great. We don't like bouncing off that. Very surprised that even did anything. What? Okay. Number one, that was ridiculous as well. This just seems to be not meant to be. Please don't just randomly attack me even though you're leaving. That was, that was certainly a sequence of events. He's just down there though, so we should be fine. We're gonna sharpen because we won't get a chance otherwise. Alright, back down. Don't be too greedy. We're gonna wait and see what he does after this. He's just tackling. Little short tackle though. I'm gonna play dance here. Evade shot into him. You can actually go ahead and go for the legs here. We don't want to flash him, so that's fine. Rather get rid of it. I don't like how it was chasing me there. Yeah, he turns pretty sharp, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Oh, we're fine. Okay. You gonna tackle? Probably gonna turn around since he stopped. Never mind. Yeah, let's not tempt fate there. Tap the button to dodge. It did not work. This is way too late on the buffering. Alright, horns are down, so that should be making it easier for us to actually just attack the face. That's gonna hit. Never mind. Can eat again, which is good. Back out. Yeah, I'd like it if you could attack me. That way you're not in that little corridor. It's not gonna tenderize. No. Okay. That's perfect taunt. He's dropped a pod too, which is good. That? Okay, no. Since we're drawing into a spin, we can't evade shot after that. We need to remember that. You already limping? Well, that's good. I might be able to capture you. We'll see. I don't know if he's weak enough yet. I don't think he is. He hasn't dropped enough pods, but can always hope. No, he's not. He's just staring at the wall. Alright, if you could not run that far. Try to get a KO maybe, never mind. Gonna run far and then run back. Eh. Not very good at hitting those. Did they both hit the leg? There's 3 on that leg for some reason. Oh, because a slinger bursted onto it. Are there stones down here at all? I expected that. It's too much of a curve. The hitbox is too large. Oh well, we can get attack up again. And then we can grab a pile of stones because that's really important to have so we can bail out. Next time we'll just go ahead and upgrade our gear. I'm not gonna do this again because it's a little too rough. A little bit too tough for us to actually do consistently right now. I mean, yes, we can do it on the expeditions, but it's not fun to just, you know, lose more than 3 times on an expedition Because you know you're not ready for it, but the game lets you do it anyways. Okay, so we'll grab this pile of stones up here. Up here. Right up here. And then just let Baroth have his fun. Alright. Should be it. Oh, he's limping. Okay, well. I could have trapped him then. Once I'm not getting one shot by everything, I could probably do it consistently, but until that happens, it's not going to be that useful. What is happening? I guess they bursted. That was like the worst time for that to happen. Please don't dig. It's the last thing we want you to do. Okay, Diablos is captured. Go ahead and grab more ore because we're gonna need that. And this is a very nice spot for ore. Probably need Elder Dragon Blood, I believe, for the next few or not the next few upgrades, but like the last two or something like that. So we won't be getting that until we fight Nerg, but until then we can probably get pretty far with the ore that we've gathered here. Certainly enough carbolite. I don't know if we'll need Nova crystals. Maybe one. So I guess it's nice that we have that one. Okay. Gonna head back. Didn't get many tracks, so we're not gonna probably fight Angina. It's been a very rough hour. We'll see though. I'm hoping that Diablo stuff really gives us something to work with defense wise. Because I've only got about 10 minutes now. Diablos is certainly simpler to fight because unlike Rathalos, he's not flying up 10 stories. Well, that's nice. We have a attack up jewel, so that's cool. Okay, so bone armor, we probably don't care too much about this. In fact, we probably would rather have that so we don't have to put the jewel in that slot. Diablos though, can't make anything from it because we don't have enough stuff. One more, I don't know about that one. One more hunt might just make that though. Crit draw isn't that useful, but marathon runner is. That's pretty nice. 44 defense. What's the Diablos coil? 32. I mean, that's over 10. Fortify is okay. I mean, it would be nice for farming other monsters. A lot of these are good for one slot stuff. What is the Odogaron? Got bleeding resistance 30 defense. 36 defense. It's only 6 more defense, but lets us get another level of attack, so I guess that's fine. Let's upgrade our dual blades first before we do that. That way we're not out of luck there. Need coral crystal? Or is that like fusium ore? I think fusium is red. It might not be though. I need more carbolite as well. So I can't make any of the alloy anymore because I need the carbolite. go ahead and make at the very least something to put that other slot in. Probably Zora Spine. Might actually have enough to make both of these. However, we have the bone armor, so I don't want to make that. And we'll probably make this one next. Okay, so we're gonna go back to just track gathering then. I want to at the very least get that done. So what we might do instead is just focus on tracks and not do Anjanath, though. I mean, we could do Anjanath too. Make that a little finale, but again, I've only got 10 minutes, so I doubt we'll get that far. Anjanath will probably take at least 10 minutes, and we're not there yet, so I think we'll just focus on gathering the tracks and then worry about Anjanath and Rathian together. Not really seeing any Rathian tracks. It's regular Rathian, looks like. Should be appearing somewhat soon on this lower level. Also, we have blue sharpness. Not much, but blue and green works better than green and yellow. Alright, so no Rathian stuff on the ground here, which is a little sad. Should be some on top though, hopefully. There we go. I was waiting for them to lock off of me. I think Coral Highlands is pretty simple too. Start at the top camp and work your way down. Atha's not here, so we're not going to see it for a quest. Doubt we can even take the quest yet until we fight Pink Rathian. Rathalos, that's Rathian. And is that all? A couple more spots over here. All right, one more over here, please. I think this is usually just where the Kushala stuff spawns, so probably not. All right, we'll go to the Coral Highlands, go to the top. Actually, probably go back to the waste so that I can get more Carbolite. Because if I can make the alloy stuff, that would be pretty nice. Might as well grab some bones too while we're at it, just so we have them. Ooh, mining outcrop. What is that? That's Basil. Hello, Basil. We're not fighting you. Well, Basil is a pretty easy fight, so I don't know. We're getting one shot anyway, so the worst part is just the explosions. But if we could make Basil Geese stuff, might be a decent trade-off. Because that should be fairly high defense was. Am I gonna fight? No, I don't have time. That'd be next when I get back to this. I'll fight it and we'll see how much more difficult it is compared to Diablos. More health is going to be the worst part. Nova Crystal. Nova Crystal. Hello. Oh, please don't activate. I doubt that extra 10 defense is going to mean anything. Should probably put the other attack up Joel in too. Oh, you're coming back for me. It's not very nice of you. He's hungry. That's why he's coming back. I don't want to be anywhere near it when it's hungry, so we're just gonna let them. Well, I guess he just eats cactuses, don't he? Or cacti. That's the right word for it. I'm gonna grab that little thing over there, and then we'll go in his den and steal that. Just keep a healthy distance. There's another one over there. There's actually 2 more over there, so we'll go for that. Just stay right behind him. Oh, there's another one up there. You're trying to lead me out. I need to go back over there, though. Oh, well, it's fine. Grab this one. We'll go down to the nest, grab those, and then we will go back to the ancient forest. Actually, we'll go to the Coral Highlands first. That's where you fought it, so there might be more tracks that spawn there. It's more of a luck thing. Or an RNG thing than anything else. The most enthralling part of the game, gathering. So fun. At least there's 3 down here. Hopefully means enough Garbolite. I think we need 5 for the dual blades upgrade, and then we might need a little more for the final upgrade. So can't get too comfortable with it. All right. Got 3 minutes. I don't know why I returned. I could have just went to the Coral Highlands. Oh well. Okay. No. Yes. Yes, that camp. That's the one we're going to. All right, so I believe the east. Well, we might be able to go up the other side too, but I think generally the most tracks spawn down this route. It's like Legiona stuff. I will actually gather some ore here though. I don't know if the special ore is any different, if it's still just Nova Crystal, but we might as well try. This one's promising. It's got 2 Dragonite ore. I don't know how useful Dragonite ore is at this point. I mean, I guess you need quite a bit of it for the metal upgrade, so maybe. But we've got plenty of it. Rathian. Where for art thou? Rathian track. I wish you could see the tracks on the map, because Coral Highlands is probably the worst actually seeing specific things on the ground. Where... And the scout flies are just completely invisible, pretty much. Probably fight a Dogoran too. Dogoran might be the easiest actually to fight, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, next couple of tracks probably mean we get the quest for Anjanath. More footprints of Rathian? No. There. Alright, we'll head back. It's been 4 minutes now. Yeah, we're over an hour, so that's fine. That works out just fine. Didn't do much. We fought a Diablos poorly, and then we fought a Puke, and yeah, we also captured Rathian, so I guess that's fine. In fact, we should have maybe one at the very least. Yeah, and then one more quest to go. So upgrade that. And yeah, there we go. I will see you for the next part in like 10 seconds, however long it takes. So thank you for watching. And again, I'll see you immediately after this. Okay, and I am back. So we're taking the Anjanath quest. We're going to fight it. Hopefully get some stuff for equipment. I'm not sure if that's going to work very well though. I'm not sure how much stuff we're going to get. Anjanath stuff is also fairly low defense wise compared to the rest of the high rank armors, which makes some sense. So I'm thinking maybe about fighting Basil just for high defense and not having to worry about anything else. He's fairly glass cannony, even though he doesn't look like one. I'm doubting that's multiple Basil geese. Not sure what they are though, but go ahead and do our Anjanath quest first. Have all the potions I should need. I did just turn the computer on again, so it's gonna take a little bit for it to load. How long? I'm not sure, but we'll find out. There we go. All right, this shouldn't be too terrible. We have some defense now. Not much, but it shouldn't like be completely destroying us like Diablos was. Because he's a little bit lower tier wise, and he also isn't, I don't know, he's not that, I don't know. That Diablos run was just terrible, honestly. It's a little sad of all the things that happened during it, but we're gonna try to forget that. Since Indra spawns over here, should be pretty far away from Diablos and Barath, so we don't have to worry about them screaming constantly, which is good. Hopefully we can get some Rathian tracks too while we're over here. Doesn't look like it though. Yep, there you are, buddy. I'm gonna just try to hit him with that. Immediately on the offensive, that's fine. Careful. Wonder if the tail's a hitbox there. But he does have some weird hitboxes, so we still have to be careful. Nice. He's still countered though, so still got to be careful. I'm gonna go for the leg so we can get a knockdown. I think that's gonna be our best course of action. Uh-oh. I really keep trying to do the weird evade attack, the evade shot, right out of a spin, and that just does not work. Gotta do at least one swipe upwards. That roar is a bit hard to dodge because it does come out so quickly, but oh well, it's fine. That's bad. That's Not great. That shouldn't do too much damage. Cat tried to use Bigger Wasp multiple times there. However, he's not one-shotting us, which is good. Alright, good. I think I want to tenderize the legs, honestly. And yes, we can cheese with the slinger bombs. I believe they do more damage. We'll see. 25 more damage. Actually, 20 more damage. Taking a lot of damage from those kicks. Alright, he's all charged up. That's not good. We don't like that. I'm gonna have that on the standby whenever I need it. Sweet. Very careful, low on health, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal. So since we don't have a lot of reach and our attacks don't snipe as easily, we're probably not gonna be able to get the head pop as easily. I should have just done a evade shot there. Alright. Really just trying to stay topped off here. I'm a little iffy on this. Alright, he's gonna roar out of the way. Got another slinger bomb we can use just for some evasion tactics. Not doing great damage again because we are just hitting the legs. Might try to be a little more brave since we can take some damage. I just don't want to be at a point where I'm stuck in an animation and he does a tackle or something that kills us in one shot. I don't think Baroth's around here. I won't be able to see it though. Wait for him to attack. Nice. It is a bit awkward actually just trying to move out of that attack because you can't exactly draw unless you're standing in neutral, which then you lose the ability to move. Didn't hit. It's fine though. Probably want to grab that pile of stones at some point. Or that one works too. Alright. Charging up his throat. It's probably gonna churn and do that attack. It's a very rough spot to be in. I can get a good opening here. There we go. That's gonna be great. Is his throat? It is heated, I think. It just looks a little odd here. Glad that didn't hit me. Nice. Still don't remember if the blade dance is better in demon mode or just doing this attack. I want to say it's like some weird thing where the damage adds up to more with just the standard our demon mode attack as opposed to the demon mode one. I don't know though. Alright, that's fine. Is he gonna limp away? No, not yet. He has dropped a pod though, but I think I made that one so he hasn't actually dropped a pod. Again, we're gonna try to get as far as we can here. Still do have to farm a little bit though. Go ahead and sharpen again. That way we don't lose too much on damage. Probably a decent sweet spot to actually sharpen. Need to do some X attacks here. Build my gauge back up. Glad that lingers a little bit. Go ahead and tenderize the head. No, that's not good. Recover, please. Okay, you're limping away anyways. Hold on. Cut the middleman out here. Ouch. Probably, if I have the option. I do not. I can probably make one real quick though, but we're not going to worry about it. Get away. That might hit me. It did not though. Ouch. 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 I'm surprised that did that much damage. There's a pod over here. I'll try to flint shot him. He's climbing up here. Good for me. There's the tenderize. I'm surprised we didn't get that before. Okay, we'll fall off. That's fine. We should be going down pretty soon. Oh, that might actually be good. There we go. A bit floundering around. It may have been better to just wait for him to go to sleep and then just, you know, attack him in one area where we're not constantly chasing him, but oh well, that's fine. Just shy of 10 minutes and the recording is at 11 for this half. Not for the whole thing. I think there are a couple of spots, maybe just one. Over here. No. Yes, there's one. Okay. Some of that ore for our weapon. That didn't go too terribly. I think Rathian's gonna be really easy because this attack has Mind's Eye, so we just get to ignore the hard head to hit zone. Causes us to bounce. I think the tail too. Granted, I don't remember the legs being a bad hit zone either, so probably something I don't have to worry about too much. Probably could have actually went after the tail too. That way we have a tail part if we need it for a specific piece of armor. I don't know though. I wonder what Xeno is weak to. Since he's such a health sponge, it may, and I doubt it, but it might not be a bad idea to go for a weapon that he's weak to. He's even the smallest amount of elements going to help with dual blades, but if it's going to be that much of an issue to actually go out of the way for it, I mean, maybe Nerg, honestly, is not bad. I just don't want to farm Nerg. It's just not something I really want to do. Fire stealth stones, please. It's input buffering, so I can't actually press up. All right, so engine stuff, it's okay. defense wise. It's the same as Zora, but not something I probably want to go out of the way. Maybe the piercing claws and the inferno sacks. So we probably get enough from the inferno sacks. Unfortunately, it's artillery, which is not good for us. But if we fight Rathalos, then that's not bad. What other armor can we make? I really just want to upgrade enough to where I can comfortably fight Basil a little bit. I want to upgrade that as much as I can too, just because it has a double attack up, which is important. Chainmail, it's not really that worth it. Speed sharpening, that's okay. Need warped bone from low rank or high rank. Rotten Veil, because that can be useful. I don't know if it's better than defense. Probably not, honestly. Let's go ahead and make these. I don't want to use too much Carbolite. I don't think I have to worry too much about that, though. Ooh, we need 20 Dragonite, though, to upgrade the weapon, so I can't really make that. Wasting a lot of time menuing here, but... Oh, only need 10, actually, so... Might as well. Get that extra little defense boost combo with the other stuff. And also max out speed sharpening. Okay, and we're at 200 defense, which is not terrible at all. So we might actually just look for Basil real quick and see how bad of a fight it's going to be. It shouldn't be too terrible, especially if I cheese it with Slinger Bursts. However, it looks like our great friend Basil Geese has not appeared, so we'll have to cycle a little bit, but that's fine. That's not the end of the world. Need to slot in that attack up deco too. Can I not? It's like decorations out on the field. Okay, then we'll have to go back. I mean, I guess I could have just looked, and if it appeared, then not even worry about it and just go fight it. Because it's not going to be that much extra damage, but it is still something. Alright, come on, Basil Geese. That might be our friend. I'd probably rather fight him in the Wild Spire Waste, because it's a bit more open. Rather not fight him in the Ancient Forest, because it is not open. Coral, I don't know. Coral Highlands is nice. Some places and some places it isn't. Places it's just a bit tough to fight with. We get attack up large too, which is very good. But we'll make an effort and an attempt. And if it doesn't go well, oh well, it doesn't go well. At least we tried. Hello, our friend. So definitely don't want to fight it here. I do want some slinger ammo though. Don't have like rock steady or anything, so ammo is gonna be good to get a flint shot off. If I can find some. There's some red pits. It's a good mining outcrop. We'll grab that real quick. Okay. He should be up. Only issue here is the water is going to be annoying. Oh, he's moved on anyways. Okay, well, that works. Make sure to grab the Rathian stuff too. And off he goes. Where are you going? All the way over there. Well, we could have not had to deal with that. If only he spawned there. Getting quite a few points here too, so that's nice. Alright, you have fun with that bear off. He really likes to move, don't he? Let's not move too far, Basil. It's fairly fast for such a large monster. I want to fight you without using up all of my stamina. Alright, make sure he gets close to a wall. It's Iceborne all over again. Way too early on that. I am surprised that didn't hit me. I need some stones so I can actually dodge. Maybe not. Maybe the tail is a decent thing I can latch onto. Just gotta be careful. Alright, good enough. If it gets into a fight like Diablo, oh, I'm gonna get slinger bombs too. That's great. So the slinger bombs are going to activate the pine cones, which means that we're going to be taking lots of damage if we're not careful. However, we do have fortify, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. So we have 227 defense. Hopefully on the next feint, which is most definitely going to happen, we can maybe not be one shot by that. Bad thing is that we don't have much health. We have 100 health. Since we don't have health boost. But we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping he got into a fight with Diablos. It doesn't look like it though. It's just kind of moseying around on top. However, we are getting up to Rathian as well, which is good. If this takes too long to fight, it's not worth it in the long run. He's trying to fight Diablos. Alright, so what are we planning? Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a mess. So Diablos is saying this now finally, when it doesn't spell well for us. Let's just try not to butt in too much here. Oh, we get him out. Okay. So hopefully you leave. Diablos, you don't really stand a chance against this guy, so it's probably better if you leave. Shouldn't have jumped to the back there. However, this might spell well for us. He's doing a dig attack though, so gotta get away. He goes after me. I've got to be careful. I'm not the one to be going after. You gotta go after Basil. If you're smart. Surprised that even hit me. If we want to have any chance of surviving an attack, we have to be at full health. And even then, it's a bit iffy. I mean, even if we die early here, it doesn't matter. So it might be better to get the defense and attack boost from Fortify. They're gonna leave probably now. I do not want to fight you at all. I know I roped you into this fight, but you're not my goal right now. Now hopefully he's not like that Anjanath we fought before and it just chases us all the way across the map. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna complain. We get the extra defense boost, which doesn't take us up too much, but extra attack is always nice. However, we still have to go all the way across the map. And fortify only stacks 2 times, so you know, it's not the strongest thing. It is still nice, especially when you have higher defense, because it's multiplicative. That's not the right word. It is percentage based. I guess technically it multiplies. It doesn't just add. It adds a percent. It's not that hard. I shouldn't have even ran back for the scatter nuts, but it's fine. Where are we at now? We're at 24 minutes, and this is probably not, we're probably not even 75%, or not 75%, 25% there. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Gotta make sure I'm grabbing these though to make it worth my time. Alright, very close. Should be a couple up here that we can grab. And it will give it to us. Where'd he go? Why am I going off this way if he's not over here? He is over here. I don't know why it gave that to me. Oh well. Let's just not be too greedy. We survived that, so that's good. That's a good sign. I got the iframes, but I get hit by another one, I'm guessing, from the tail. Again, this is fine. It works. I don't think it decreases time. Yeah, that doesn't actually activate. I don't know why it says that. It activates, but, you know. And maybe they just code it to do that in case you do switch, and it has weird interactions if you just make it only activate twice after fading. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a mess. If I had a little more reach, probably would be a bit better. Like if I were using insect glaive or something like that, but I don't. I have to be very close to the monster, and that's just not spelling well. But let's try to survive a little bit longer this time. Really gonna learn the monster's openings at the very least. Don't like that though. This is the most volatile part of the fight. Because that just happens. And it's very hard to actually see. How did I survive that? I actually survived it quite handily. No, the cat healed me. Sorry. You're gonna slam. Yeah, the safest place to be is just... No, not even there. No. Ah. That's what I get for not using auto lock. Try to get him poisoned with this. It's not gonna work. Underestimated how far he was gonna go. Okay, got the evade shot. Please don't heat up. I'm losing stamina here. I can't dodge. I can't dodge. So there's nothing I can do there. Thank you, demon mode. Surviving some hits though, so that's pretty cool. Tail has been cut. That's pretty nice. Out of those pods though. And there's not really any around here. I really need my evade shots. It's gonna be very important for me. Where are they? I've got to do a slinger attack. I can't though, especially not in this phase of the fight where he's just kind of dropping little presents. But I can't dodge through that either. All right, that should be fine. Okay, this will be great for us to get pod. I don't care where I'm attacking. It's gonna hit the head most likely anyways. Nope. That's fine. This is jump scares all the time. But again, it's fun. They let you do this. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. We're at 30 minutes though, so we're probably not getting to Nerg. I don't know. Maybe if we can make something from this, I doubt we'll be able to. We do need to go for the capture though, so I'm going to make a trap if I can. That way, we can shave off some of the hunt for free. But yeah, it's difficult just because of its AoE and high damage AoE at the... Alright, he's leaving, I think, or he's doing this attack. Okay. 2 and 3. That's fine. We can deal with that. Oh, we're fine. All right, blow those up. I'm gonna go for the legs. It's the stamina. It's just not having any of it really stinks. Out of the way of those. And as soon as you have to dodge even a little bit, it just kind of disappears. I don't think I grabbed that one Basilgeuse material that we dropped because of the flint shot, which is a little sad. 1, 2. Please don't hit me. Be very wary of what's actually happening. Don't like this. Don't like this. Oh, nice. No, please don't. Just trying to be very, very, very slow with my attacks. There's a pod. Okay, it's not that bad of a fight. Just didn't know how to take it. And also he's been exhausted for quite a while, so. Well, that's nice. We can get another pod from this. Alright, you gonna heat up or just keep fighting? Okay. Oh, that didn't hit. It's fine though. Only losing 100 damage. Nice. Oh, good job, Gajalaka. Please don't hit me with it, though. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather take a bomb to the face than paralysis, if I can speak. That didn't even hit. It's fine. Should be ready to be captured, which is good. We're just gonna carve the tank. Okay, so it doesn't take too long, as long as I'm not goofing around and constantly just getting one shot. Knowing spacing is incredibly important, and just not playing around those pine cones. That's very important. Probably the most important thing. Though the extra defense from Fortified does really help a lot. I think he's just going down into that nest. That's fine. We get more materials capturing anyways, so I will gladly take it. Flea Diablos doesn't try to have some fun with us though. I've got bomb pods, so it should be fine. Just leave me be. We can find some more Rathian tracks, and we might be able to down in the den. So certainly a way to get all of the tracks, but oh well. There we go. That should put us up to the requirement, and then we'll place this down, find our trink bombs, and Basil has been captured. Not too terrible. Actually really bad. I think we fainted 4 times, not 3 or 4 times. I think 4 times is how much we fainted though. It doesn't give us that much because there's not a quest for it. However, we got through it. I'm sure the stuff is probably going to be pretty difficult to make because it is a devil joke type monster. Okay, controller, what are we doing? Wonder if we could make the Basil weapons. I don't think Basil has dual blades. Yeah, so Basil Alpha, 58, so only 4 more defense than Diablos. So not really that worth it to just go out of our way for it, for sure. I mean, it's a pretty good greatsword set, don't get me wrong, but for the amount of effort, we might as well just fight Diablos, you know? Diablos didn't really go that great. You can get a single carapace, which I find odd. You need carapace for all of it. So, a bit of a waste of time. Oh well, it's fine. We'll go ahead and fight Pink Rathian. Get some monster hard bones, I believe, or something like that. Since if we can take down a Basilgeese, we can take down a Rathian. Now, can we take down the Rathian without fainting 4 times? Or fainting even 3 times? I don't know. Probably. Not taking as much damage, certainly, but we'll find out. Gather this stuff up too before I forget about it. Forget we can actually flash Basil too, which is actually really good. All right, off to Pink Rathian. We actually have the camp. We had it last time too, but my Insect Glade playthrough, I didn't have it, so I had to walk all the way up there. Oh, it just throws us in there. I forget about that. Nope, never mind. I didn't actually have to walk all the way up there. Unfortunately, we do not have any rations. All right, well, we are gonna go ahead and eat. So long. Next time, on the next playthrough, we're gonna have to just eat at the camp, because that's not gonna work. Just being thrown in there, especially on a stamina dependent weapon. Oh, I have no money. I do like Rathian's theme from the old world. I guess it's just the old jungle theme. It is a nice theme though. Dawn. Oh, missed. Didn't pre-fire correctly. Do I have flash pods? I have one. Wasted it. Oh well, that's fine. What do you expect from me to actually use things correctly? This is a bit greedy to just kind of spam, but yeah, very greedy to spam. I'm glad that didn't hit me. Okay, bit bad on my part. Very bad on my part, actually. I'm just doing weird stuff too. Let's get you out of that corner. Come on. There we go. All right, didn't expect that to lead into a tackle. Should have, probably, honestly. All right, don't tail flip or anything like that. I'm losing stamina rapidly, so. All right, didn't quite expect that either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. No, your fight's not with me. There's another large monster around here. You probably want to fight it first. Boom. Ah, hit the wing. Way too early on that. I don't like that. I really just don't like that attack. Because it's not something you can easily activate, and it's on another button, which means that you have to do it, as opposed to the other advancing attack that you have in your kit. I need to get more pods. It's a bomb. That could actually be really good. If I don't aim in the wrong direction, I'm still surprised that hit. If it did, that may have been something else. All right, hopefully we can get rid of the ice blight. And not have to worry about lagging on it for a while. Okay. That hit. I'm playing foolishly. Give me an opening. Let her do her thing. Good. All right, get a head break, which is great. I assume you're probably fixing to do yes. wonder how much that actually multiplies the KO you're doing. At least by 3, right? I gotta spin into the tail like that. Okay, I'm glad that flinched because I was in a really bad position for that to work. I'm gonna sharpen. Okay. There we go, get the timing. Say cheese. I don't know if I like Rathian being like that though. Please don't tail flip randomly. Okay. It's very possible. Not the intended sequence of attacks I was going for, but it worked. Really don't need to use Mega Potions if I'm on decent health. Very low on stamina, so just take my time here. Really like that attack, don't you? It's fine. Know how to handle it. Back out. Don't dodge in. All right, that happened. Come on. I keep doing it and thinking I'm just gonna get the dodge off. It's not gonna work like that ever, really. It's almost like they designed it intentionally to be like that, because I'm sure they did. So you can't just, you know, spin, dodge. That'll be a little too strong. All right, well, I'm glad we didn't get poisoned. I'm not sure why we didn't get poisoned, but I'm not gonna complain. Because that would have been the end for us. However, would have been nice to have the Fortify boost, but you know what? We need the extra money. Because the last 2 hunts I did were, well, actually, no, I fought the engine out. Come on. I keep forgetting. Keep just pressing the X button to spin and then not doing an extra attack so I get the dodge chance. Got a pot out of her, so I might actually activate that. Never mind. Another pot out of this. Again, this is very Iceborne specific. Another one? Okay, that's good. Oh, it's so cheap. It is. And it just kind of starts spiraling out of control. If I felt a little safer to actually just latch onto the monster, we could do that a lot more, but I don't want to do it too much. We were at the end of the hunt anyway, so I just wanted to boost it along a little more. But yeah, so now after this, we're going to the Everstream, which will take us to the Elder's Recess. We'll have to get Nergigante tracks and then fight Nergigante. which Nergigante shouldn't be too terrible. There's a lot of chances to knock him over, and since we're a light and fast weapon, we should be able to not be in too much danger whenever we are just trying to poke. However, the other monsters I'm not so sure about. Probably could have gathered some more and stuff like that, but it's fine. Didn't really get that many Rathian parts. Okay. Not even gonna go for looking at gear because I don't have to. I'm not actually fighting anything here. All right, interactive cutscene time. Do this old song and dance again. I think they walk slightly faster than you, which is a bit annoying, because you can't keep pace. At the very least, that would give you something to do. But I mean, you can literally just stop and let them walk forward. And after a certain point of getting far enough away, you can actually run. And this gives you a bit of a buffer. Just drop down here and ignore them. Which I find a bit funny, but you know what? I'm glad they give you an out to actually just run through. Because they're fairly far behind there. Now they do just spawn in after a certain point. I think at the very least they should. Slow you down for this part and then you get up to the actual cutscene space. I don't know if that's completely intended. It's gotta be because it's so weird, but I'm not gonna complain. It is an option. And they never patched it out. Okay, now we have to go look for some monsters and look for some Nergigante evidence. Again, this isn't going anywhere near as long as Great Sword. Just because I'm not farming, there's no need to. Alright, so our friend's gonna spawn up here. Hello, Eragon. Goodbye, Eragon. You gonna chase me? We're gonna be fine though. He'd actually catch up to you if you're not immediately just running away. See our friend Dodogama. After we gather this. Get some free points. We go down here. For our friend Lavasioth. Don't need the cool drink. I want to grab some chill shrooms though, because that can be useful later on. It's gonna drag us all the way over here. Gives us a chance to find the rest of the Nergigante stuff. There's only two over here, but suffices. And we're already almost up to getting Nergigante, so we might just fight Nergigante instead. That does load up a lot of stuff having to be done in the final part, which is fine. I can go 2 hours and 30 minutes for the final part if, you know, we're not taking too long otherwise. We'll have to see how the other monsters go. But if I didn't goof off with Diablos, if I would have just waited on Diablos and made the equipment I could, because I haven't made any equipment at all from those monsters I fed. So if I ignore those, that's probably at least 40 minutes extra of time that we get. Don't goof off around other things that I just kind of failed to complete. Like, what was it? I don't remember what the other monster was. There was another fight that we just had a weird misstep on. We failed on, or we didn't fail Rathian, but we did cart on Rathian. But that's a little bit of a time save. Not much, though. Alright, and there's Nergigante. Again, not much that you actually have to do as long as you gather stuff early on. However, you can also start farming the other elders, which, you know, can be useful. But that won't take too long either. We'll just grab them all up at once and then do the right stuff. So I have 199 defense. That's not terribly great. We'll go ahead and look at what we can make. Once we get the quest for Nerg. Shouldn't honestly be that terrible though. I believe Nerg drops thorn pods, so it's not the best for and maybe it's piercing. I think it's thorn pods though, because he's a very thorny monster. It literally grows them. It's not gonna be that useful, especially since we have to hit the head, and that's a very dangerous spot on Nerg, and we don't have a lot of reach either. Alright, so armor wise, can't really make anything. Wrathheart would be very good. Honestly, it's not that bad for what it is. Like, that's only 6 defense less than Basil, which is Basil, you know. However, you do quite a bit of stuff for it. Yeah, there's a big jump for some reason from Anja to Pingarathan. So we could do that. Not great skills, honestly. The easiest one is probably the scales, which we're gonna lose out on because we already have that. What about arms? I already have arms too. So headgear. I mean, might as well make this as well. I'll need more Carbolite ore, but that's fine. That's pretty easy to get. Should make fighting easier. Oh, the bone armor is actually the same defense, so I probably should have went for the other stuff. Certainly should probably go for this instead of the alloy, but oh well, we've already made it. Can't make anything at all. Okay. Up to 215. So that was a fairly large jump because I believe we were still wearing the bone helmet. What else do we have on? I think we're all actually in hiring gear. Okay, well, you know what? Fair enough. Oh yeah, because I have the Zora coil. So that works for me. Probably not the most efficient to sit here, but oh well. All right. Time for a good old friend. And off we go. How much time we got left? 1 minute. Wow, it took me 12 minutes to get the rest of those tracks and just look around. That's a bit sad. Oh well, we can go over a little bit. 20 minutes at most. That's probably what this will be. Be a nice finale to a one-part stream. All right, my friend. Hello. All right, that's not a great start. Oh, that actually does some decent damage. Only get 5 of them though, so. As long as I'm not getting one shot, should actually be good. Too late on the dodge. Using that as an evasive option. Ouch. My bad for staying in under him. You don't want to stay in under him either. Don't like that attack. Okay, he doesn't have thorns though, so it's not gonna punish us too hardly. Bit of a ridiculous down animation though from Trimmer. Ouch. Please don't swipe that. Slow it down, grab our stone pile over here. I don't have any stamina. All right, we're failing this pretty badly. Yeah, that's a stinky attack. I guess I could hold back and dodge backwards. That probably could work. You're probably fixing to do your super, ain't you? Alright, do your thing. Don't want to stay too close to that ledge though. Ooh, go for a mount. I like that idea. I still hit. Surprised that hit. Ouch. Hopefully these don't break. All right, good. All right, off you go. Not terrible, not great either. Maybe we've done enough damage. He's moving to that area, which gives me hope. Gonna grab this real quick because we do need it. Gimme Fusia more. No, that's just Dragonite. All right, round 2. Oh. Cannot get a break on those legs. I'm not quite sure why. Greatsword did it pretty easily, but it is Greatsword. It does good single target damage, which I can't be too surprised about. Ouch. Come on. Don't like that recoil animation. Don't mind taking the wind press there. He's probably fixing to do a super though. Well, those wings are actually still weak. Yeah, but he's fixing to do it. I don't even want to run out of stamina. That's greedy. That's very greedy. Oh well. Ouch. There we go. Good. Go ahead and eat a potion. And eat the whole thing, including the bottle. I don't know if it's made out of glass or not. Get away from that. Nice. Get the head. We're not getting that much use out of Slinger Burst here, which I'm fine with. What are you doing? He's doing a super roar because he's in his final mode. It's the first time he's done that counterpunch or punch the entire ride. That's my bad entirely. I saw him going for it, and the hitboxes have a history of just kind of being very large. It makes sense. He's a very large monster, and not like that, not in that regard, but his attacks are very large. They covered a wide area, let me say it like that. So while some of his attacks do look a bit odd whenever they actually hit you, I think that one's fair. At the very least, I know that that was going to hit me, and I just kind of ran into it because I was doing well, and I'm thinking, oh well, I'm doing fine enough, I might as well just, you know, lean into it, right? And it didn't work out very well. However, still in that area, so he's taking a little bit longer there. I'm gonna get these crystal bursts, and they'll do quite a bit of damage, which is good. It's better than the thorn pods, because thorn pods are only good if you can actually hit the head consistently, which I probably could. I just don't want to rely on it. But he is all charged up for this attack, which, you know, we need to be careful about. Do I have any more rations? I do not. Didn't stock up, so we might be having another cart here. I don't like this. All right, you're gonna swipe. All right, now you're probably limping. Never mind, you're going out the other direction. What? Well, that's not good. We're losing ground now. Maybe he just decided to go there. I thought he was actually weak, but I guess not. That's not what I wanted to do, game. I wanted to attack off of the ledge jump. Not dealing that much damage. The spoon attacks don't actually do mounting damage, which fair enough. If it did, it'd be doing way too much. Nice. Oh wow, they are just growing very quickly. Come on. Not quite. Well, maybe now. Come on. Okay, we're just getting on the knockdown, which isn't great, but oh well. It's better than nothing. Only some of those attacks actually do have Mind's Eye. Careful. Now you're limping away. Okay, well that works. Do I have that portable spit? I do. We're gonna make a well done steak. I hope I hit the right button. That is not the music I'm used to. No, we might just immediately get one shot. And that was a waste, but oh well. I can't complain too much. It's not been going that terribly. I just made a stupid decision attacking him while he was attacking and, you know, got punished for it. Granted, I keep doing that, but still. Probably should set up some bombs here, but oh well, it's fine. I'm gonna do this and do this. Shield, not shield, just sheath. It's gonna slam down. Don't want to run too laterally because that's not good. We don't like that. We really don't like that. Hold on. Okay, he's just doing the area clearing thing. I'm gonna sheath here and try to run away. Actually, we don't want to sheath. More crystal bursts, maybe? Nope. Doesn't really show it on the map either. If it does, I can't see. Please? Oh, I'm out of stamina. No. Tank those hits, please. Thank you. This would be where the bone helmet is just going to be much more useful, considering it has the same defense as the alloy armor. That defense boost is not helping, especially compared to health boost. All right, well now you're gonna take very minimal damage and it's gonna flinch me, which we don't like. That still is a hitbox. Only reason I got up was because he was on the ground. Ugh, whatever. Could probably eat again, can't I? Yep. We got, oh, that is perfect. We got feline insurance. Oh, I didn't even see that. Works perfect. That's just absolutely perfect. But yeah, only reason I got up, and that's just something to keep in mind, is that is a very, very long attack compared to what it looks like. Because it just looks like he slams his paw into the ground, shoves it even deeper into the ground, shoots the spikes out, and that's it. But apparently not. He'll shoot the spikes out and then just kind of, I guess, stay there with an active hitbox. Bit odd, but oh well. How much are we over now? 14 minutes? Okay. I said before 20 minutes, so we're right on pace. Should be enough stamina. Back out. Want to stay away from this area though. Come on, over this way. Probably won't tenderize. Actually, it will because we did it before. I don't like this though. I don't have stamina. Dropped another pod, which is good. Did not look far enough. I assumed what he was doing. He was not doing what I was assuming. And I got hit for it. Gonna get hit chipped again. That's not good. We don't like that. Really don't like this area. Still getting hit. That shouldn't hit me. Gonna try to go to the back of the head here, so we'll probably bounce off of the horns if we don't. Careful. Ugh. Yeah, this part of the fight is pretty scary. I'm surprised you dropped a piercing pod there. Works for me. Job with the clagger. We're gonna go for that. That doesn't count though. I'm surprised. Oh, they must be permanently hardened. Okay. Ugh. That didn't feel good. The first few minutes, and again, it's just because I'm not upgrading armor, so it's not. I probably really shouldn't. I'll probably do it. I'll probably just have to go for 5 parts instead of 4. And just kind of swallow my pride and just go for armor before I fight Nerg. Which, you know, so it depends on how long it takes. Let's allot 15 minutes for each Elder Dragon and then 25 for Xeno, just being generous. So that is a minimum of what? 15 times 4 would be an hour, and then you'd have 25, so an hour and 25 minutes. So it gives you about an hour and 35 for, or not an hour and 35, but 35 minutes for extra grinding. So I guess it could work going for armor on the second or the third part. So part 1, part 2 low rank, clearing that out, and then part 3 we try to go all the way through Pink Rathian. Not goof off like I did before, just focus on doing the hunt specifically. Just do the armor as needed, because the high rank, just base high rank armor works for what I need. And then farm a little bit. Have a game plan with the farming though, not just farm random stuff. and then go fight like farm easy stuff that you can get just for defense, and then fight Nerg and the rest of the holders in the final part. I think that can work. And again, if I didn't fight Diablos, if I didn't fight Basilgeese, which gave absolutely no value at all, would have had a lot more time, but I didn't do that. I decided I wanted to fight them. At the very least, and I'm not fighting Joe. I didn't even plan on fighting Basil, but I wanted to. So, yeah, there we go. An hour and 20 minutes over, pretty much. I guess we can go see if we got enough stuff for the Nergigante dual blades. I doubt that, though. We'll figure it out. Alright, so Fusium? Yes, Fusium. And then just a lot more ores. For Nergigante, however, we still need a gem from it. But I think those are Xeno horns, which, you know. So these are obviously better, and they're probably better for fighting Xeno as well. And honestly, you don't need that much. It's just the tail, but I'm not gonna worry about it. However, I do need to farm a little bit next time and get the dual blades up to snuff. And you can probably get that pretty easily too, which is good. It's actually really good. 70 defense. Okay, well. So if we fight Nerg a second time, that's another 15 minutes, which still puts it fairly close. That puts it within our 35-minute though, and allows us to get a really good piece of gear as long as we get, you know, at least 3 scales per run. But yeah, certainly interesting 2 halves of a whole part. Yeah, I could have done a lot better. A lot of momentum was lost, but however, if I can add a bunch of random words into a sentence, ran low on armor, which makes sense. It gets to be at that, or gets to be like that at this point in the story. That's why you want to farm a little bit. You know, Odogron and Rathlos, that generally gives us armor that works. It's not like we're farming the full set of each, just kind of bits and pieces. Maybe even grab Legion or something like that if you think you want to. But yeah, either way, hope you enjoyed. Again, a bit lower energy at the end and the beginning, but it worked out. Either way, I'll see you for the next part. Bye.